Good numbers on the back line, good opportunities to play through the spaces, and they haven't quite done it. They've played sideways or backwards. So
in the final match of Group B at the 2026 World Cup, young striker Johan Manzambi shone brightly, playing a major role in Switzerland's 2-1 victory over co-hosts Canada to secure first place in Group B. Switzerland could have opened the scoring in the 11th minute. Mbolo broke through after a long pass, but his shot was saved by goalkeeper Maxime Crépeau. In the subsequent rebound, Johan Manzambi was also denied by a diving save from defender Derek Cornelius. Canada responded shortly after. Cyle Larin put the ball into the net, but the goal was disallowed for offside. In the 33rd minute, the striker received a through ball from Jonathan David before curling a shot that forced Gregor Kobel to make a save. The Swiss goalkeeper continued his excellent form, denying Ali Ahmed's shot from a tight angle, before Jonathan David's shot went wide of the post in the final minutes of the first half. The turning point came right after the break. Less than a minute into the second half, Manzambi delivered an accurate cross for Ruben Vargas to finish precisely, opening the scoring for Switzerland. In the 57th minute, the lead was doubled. Mbolo provided the assist, setting up Johan Manzambi just outside the penalty area for a shot. The shot wasn't particularly powerful, but Maxime Crépeau made a mistake, letting the ball slip through his hands and roll into the net. Canada rallied strongly in the final minutes. In the 76th minute, Promise David rekindled hope with a decisive finish after a quality cross from Nathan Saliba, reducing the deficit to 1-2. The home team continued to exert intense pressure in injury time. Alistair Johnston had a golden opportunity from a close-range header, but Gregor Kobel made an excellent save to secure the victory for Switzerland. In the other match played at the same time, Bosnia kept their hopes of advancing in the 2026 World Cup alive with a 3-1 victory over Qatar in the final match of Group B. This result allowed the European representative to finish the group stage with 4 points and a strong chance of reaching the round of 32 as one of the best third-placed teams. While Qatar was officially eliminated, before this crucial match, both Bosnia and Qatar had only 1 point after 2 matches and needed to win to maintain their chances of progressing. Coach Sergei Barbarez's team started with great determination and quickly created significant pressure on the opponent's goal. In the 29th minute, Bosnia opened the scoring with a moment of genius from Kerim Alashbegovic. The young midfielder dribbled past several Qatari players before unleashing a powerful shot that nestled into the top corner of the net, creating one of the most beautiful goals of the tournament so far. Just 5 minutes later, Bosnia doubled their lead. From a chaotic situation in the penalty area, Qatar defender Albrecht inadvertently scored an own goal, putting the West Asian side in a very difficult position. However, Qatar didn't give up. In the 42nd minute, Captain Hassan Al-Haydos capitalized on an opportunity to reduce the deficit to 1-2, rekindling hope for Julen Lopetegui's team before halftime. In the second half, Qatar pushed forward in search of a goal but were met with a focused Bosnian defense. While the Asian side were still struggling to find a way to score, Bosnia delivered the finishing blow in the 81st minute. Erman Mamek raced down the wing and finished accurately, securing a 3-1 victory for the Balkan team. The match also held special significance for Edin Dzeko, as the veteran captain made his 150th appearance for the national team. Despite not scoring, the 40-year-old striker played a leading role, making a significant contribution to Bosnia's most important victory of the tournament so far. With 4 points after the group stage, Bosnia will continue to await the results of other groups to determine their qualification. Meanwhile, Qatar ended their 2026 World Cup journey with only 1 point and officially bid farewell to the tournament.
Big celebrations. Disney feel as though they've done enough.
Gone are the days of Morocco being a dark horse anymore.
Morocco secured their place in the 2026 World Cup round of 16 after a dramatic 4-2 victory over Haiti in their final Group C match. The game at Miami Gardens was exciting with 6 goals scored, and the African side showed their mettle at crucial moments to finish second in their group. A surprise came early in the match at the Mercedes-Benz Arena, Atlanta, when Haiti, despite having no chance of progressing, started with great determination. In the 10th minute, a scramble led to goalkeeper Yassine Bono inadvertently scoring an own goal, giving the CONCACAF side a 1-0 lead. Morocco pushed forward and continuously pressured Joni Placid's goal, after several missed opportunities. Captain Achraf Hakimi scored in the 39th minute to equalize 1-1. However, the joy of the African representatives was short-lived as Wilson Isidore scored a stunning long-range shot in the 43rd minute, putting Haiti ahead for the second time. This goal was considered one of the most beautiful goals of the tournament so far. Nevertheless, Morocco managed to bring the game back to a tie before half-time. In injury time of the first half, Ismail Saibari scored to make it 2-2. Becoming the first African player to score in all 3 group stage matches of the 2026 World Cup. In the second half, Morocco continued to dominate with a series of dangerous attacks. Haiti also created several sharp counterattacks, but the difference in class was evident in the final stages of the match. In the 78th minute, Soufiane Rahimi successfully converted a set piece to put Morocco ahead 3-2. In the 89th minute, Gessim Yassine sealed a 4-2 victory after a VAR-verified decision. This win allowed Morocco to finish the group stage with 7 points, level with Brazil but second due to an inferior goal difference. The North African team continues its journey in the round of 16, while Haiti exits the tournament with 3 consecutive losses. Nevertheless, the Caribbean representative can still hold their heads high, having scored 2 goals against one of Africa's strongest teams and leaving a positive impression on their return to the World Cup stage. In the other match played at the same time, Scotland vs Brazil ended with a resounding 3-0 victory for the Selecao, with star Vinicius Jr. shining with a brace, alongside Mateus Cunha's goal. This result secured Brazil's top spot in the group and their place in the round of 16. Brazil entered the match with only 1 change from their victory against Haiti, with teenage player Ryan being given a starting opportunity in place of the injured Rafinha. The 19-year-old Bournemouth player's presence became the main highlight of the first 45 minutes. Although the hero was the brightest star of the Selecao, Vinicius Jr. In the 7th minute, Ryan used his long stride and high pressing ability to cause a mistake by Scotland's central defender McKenna. McKenna hesitated too long with the ball. Ryan closed in and intercepted his forward pass. Ryan's tackle directed the ball to Vinicius Jr., allowing the striker to easily beat goalkeeper Gunn and put the ball into the empty net. The Scottish defense was disorganized by Brazil's high-pressure pressing, and another mistake came in the 22nd minute. Central defender Hanley struggled with the ball outside the penalty area, which Vinicius stole and beat Gunn. However, after reviewing VAR, Mexican referee Cesar Arturo Ramos Palazuelos disallowed the goal, determining that Vinicius had committed a foul earlier. The water break at halftime allowed Scotland to regain control of the game and create some good attacking moves. However, the attacking impetus from Steve Clarke's team was not enough to break through Brazil's defense. And while their attack remained ineffective, defensive errors proved costly. In the 45+3 minute, Ryan, in an attempt to intercept the ball in the penalty area, sent it to Bruno Guimaraes, who delivered a perfect cross that bypassed goalkeeper Gunn. Gunn misjudged the ball, allowing Vinicius to sneak behind and head it into the empty net. And with a bit more luck, Ryan could have even put his name on the scoreboard in the 6th minute of added time, when his improvised piece of skill beat Scotland's last defender, but his subsequent shot was saved by goalkeeper Gunn. In the second half, manager Steve Clarke decided to substitute captain Andrew Robertson for Kieran Tierney. Scotland's attacks in the second half were mainly down the left wing, with Tierney delivering numerous crosses, including at least 2 that created chances for Scott McTominay to head the ball, but neither could beat goalkeeper Alisson. For Brazil, despite no longer controlling possession, the Selecao scored their 3rd goal, again from proactive pressing of the Scottish defense. In the 60th minute, Bruno Guimaraes intercepted the ball just outside the penalty area, beat a defender, and delivered a perfectly timed pass for Cunha to finish into the near corner, making it 3-0. Besides Cunha's goal, Brazil created numerous other dangerous opportunities against Scotland, with Vinicius having at least 3 chances to complete a hat-trick, but he couldn't beat goalkeeper Gunn, who was more solid in the second half. The 3-0 scoreline remained until the end of the match, meaning Brazil secured their place in the round of 16 as group winners, level on points with Morocco, who came from behind to beat Haiti 4-2 in the other match played at the same time. For Scotland, this crushing defeat cost them their fate in the race to secure one of the 8 best third-place finishes to advance to the round of 16, as their goal difference is now a significant disadvantage at -3.
Tried to score, and obviously he's not going.
In the final Group A match of the 2026 World Cup between South Africa and South Korea, the Asian representatives were a huge disappointment, losing 0-1 to South Africa and thus losing their direct qualification spot to the round of 16 to their opponents. Entering the crucial match against South Africa, coach Hong Myung-bo surprisingly benched star striker Son Heung-min. South Korea's attack was led by Oh Hyeon-gyu, and Wang Hee-chan started in place of Lee Jae-sung. In fact, South Korea held a clear advantage over South Africa, needing only a draw to secure their place in the round of 32, following in the footsteps of host nation Mexico. The Asian representatives started well with high-speed attacks. In the 8th minute, Lee Kong-in shot wide from inside the penalty area despite the South African goalkeeper being rooted to the spot. South Africa also had their own good scoring opportunities, most notably in the 30th minute with 2 consecutive shots, but they couldn't beat goalkeeper Kim Sung-gyu. At the start of the second half, Son Heung-min was brought on to improve South Korea's attack. However, before a goal could be scored, the South Korean team suffered a setback. In the 63rd minute, receiving a pass from a teammate, Thapelo Maseko controlled the ball with 1 touch before finishing with his left foot into the near corner of the net, holding the advantage. South Africa dropped deep to protect their lead and succeeded, partly due to South Korea's overly simplistic play and lack of sharp attacking moves. Ultimately, South Africa defeated South Korea 1-0 to secure second place in Group A of the 2026 World Cup behind Mexico. This result gives the African team a direct ticket to the round of 16, while South Korea will now hope to qualify from the group of best third-placed teams. In the match between the Czech Republic and Mexico in the group stage of the 2026 World Cup, the co-hosts secured an impressive 3-0 victory. This result allowed Mexico to advance as group winners while the Czech Republic was eliminated. Before the final match day, Mexico had already secured first place in the group, while the Czech Republic needed a win to have any chance of progressing. The urgency was evident in the Czech Republic's play. They attacked well, and in the 8th minute, Daudera nearly opened the scoring for the Central European team, but his shot went wide of the post. In the following period, the Czech Republic continued to create opportunities, but their finishing was poor. As for Mexico, towards the end of the first half, the co-hosts began to fight back. Defender Jorge Sanchez's shot from a tight angle was saved by goalkeeper Kovar, and center-back Reyes' overhead kick went wide of the post. The first half ended in a 0-0 draw, a result the Czech Republic was unhappy with. Therefore, as soon as the second half began, the Czech Republic pushed their formation higher and increased the pressure on Mexico's goal. Mexico, on the other hand, controlled possession and repeatedly gave their opponents heart-stopping moments with sharp counter-attacks. Then, in the 55th minute, Mexican fans had reason to celebrate. Romo skillfully evaded 3 Czech players and threaded the ball to the right wing for fullback Chavez to break through and fire a low shot into the far corner, giving Mexico a 1-0 lead. 6 minutes later, the Czech defense continued to play sluggishly, allowing Jorge Sanchez to break through and face goalkeeper Kovar 1-on-1. Although Sanchez failed to capitalize, Czech defender Holz deflected the ball off Sanchez, allowing Quinones to pounce on the rebound and score 2-0. Despite their comfortable lead, Mexico didn't relax their play, even though they made several substitutions, including bringing on goalkeeper Ochoa. In the 90-plus 4th minute, Fidalgo sealed a 3-0 victory for Mexico, sending the Czech Republic to the bottom of their group in the 2026 World Cup.
Hello everyone, it's nice to meet you again with the Disney Artist channel. In today's video it will be the character Boomer the Woodpecker from the movie The Fox and the Hound. Dinky and Boomer are two minor characters from The Fox and the Hound. They are two friends, a sparrow and a woodpecker, who are seen either helping Big Mama act out a plan or trying to catch Squeaks, a caterpillar. Dinky and Boomer are seen many times trying, unsuccessfully, to catch him. At the end of the film, Squeaks becomes a butterfly and flies away, leaving both Dinky and Boomer dumbfounded. Dinky the sparrow and Boomer the woodpecker act as the comic relief, odd pair during the film. Dinky as the small but brainy half and Boomer as the strong but dimmer half, a clash in tone with the film that's lead to some backlash among audiences. They help Big Mama find a home for Todd the young orphaned fox by getting Widow Tweed's attention. Boomer taps at her door and Dinky helps upset her clothesline. As Todd starts growing up, he longs for a playmate, but the bird duo is too busy trying to catch the caterpillar Squeaks to notice, unwittingly setting off a chain of events that leads to tragic consequences. Next, while Amos Slade and Chief were chasing Todd on his property, the bird duo was nearly shot and quickly flew away. Next, after Copper leaves at the start of hunting season, the two help Big Mama illustrate her point that things are most likely going to be different between Todd and Copper, due to the latter being a hunting dog. They fly south for the winter and return in the spring, amazed and proud of how much Todd has grown up. After the accident of that night, when Todd's safety is in jeopardy, Widow Tweed takes Todd to a nature preserve, and Dinky and Boomer accompany Big Mama to watch his attempts at making friends with Vixie. At the end of the film, their attempts to catch Squeaks are as determined as ever but are dumbfoundedly foiled when Squeaks becomes a butterfly. Boomer has the catchphrase, hoo 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 hoo, that Tigger has since both are voiced by Paul Winchell. Although Dinky is described as a sparrow in ancillary materials, his plumage and beak are more indicative of the American goldfinch. First is draw from the head to body of the woodpecker, then draw the gray belly part and make the dots for Boomer. Next is to draw the tail of the woodpecker, then draw two wings for Boomer. Finally, attach two legs, then make the face and draw the mane for Boomer. So the character Boomer the Woodpecker from the movie The Fox and the Hound has been completed. Now, if you like and more interesting with this tutorial, please remember hit the like and subscribe button to receive the new notify. At the same time, please download the app and go to the website DisneyStore to shopping online, as well as Disney Plus to watch some movies and TV shows for free, used by many peoples of the world. Okay, we'll see you again tomorrow, so thanks very much for watching our video today and now say goodbye everyone.